Hi folks, today we're going to take a cheap guitar and turn it to a great guitar. This actually was my very first guitar. I got it when I was 10, I think, or for my birthday or for Christmas. They're more like they're like 1 week in difference. I really used to love this guitar, but it always had problems, really problems. The electronics never worked, and I had to change the selector I think twice or 3 times or stuff like that. So when I grew older, I bought other guitars. I used to start any other model, and I quite forgot this guitar. Because with my dad we're quite into modifying guitar. I have already modified one, and that's the one that I'm currently using. We decided to take this stuff and turn it into something with a better quality. Dream is to take it and turn it into a Esquire, so just with a bridge pickup, that we're going to wind by hand, and let's go. Okay, so for the neck we're going to do 2 main works. The first one is to remove the finish that is really heavy, it's really stiff, and the thumb doesn't go really well. So I think that we're going to remove it completely and then maybe put something thinner, something maybe satin that helps the thumb and so the speed and the ease of playing. And the other stuff that we're going to do is actually we're going to reshape the headstock. We're going to make it as the original guitar, so Fender headstock, Fender Esquire headstock, and here we go. The neck is the average Fender style neck, so it features a maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard, 20 frets, and this is how the old headstock is going to fit above the new one. As we need to remove the painting entirely, we're going to use different methods and see what works best. One is the solvent, and another one would be the air gun. We let the solvent stay for a couple of hours, and then we try to use the air gun first, and then we try the solvent. And as it can turn obvious, the air gun is the method that we're going to use, as it's much more faster and much more reliable. It's obvious that the hands that you're seeing are not mine, they belong to my dad. As I said before, we're working for 2 main reasons. The first one is that we're working together because we're already done it. And the second thing is working in this method we can optimize the time, and this is very useful as we have just 1 month before I come back to England, and this way we can work better, we can focus better on the details, and the ending result will be awesome. So our neck is ready, and now we have to reshape the headstock. You're going to put the template on and simply draw the original shape and then have a cut.
Volevo essere il numero 1, distratto mi trovo più vecchio e non sono nessuno.
We broke our first one. Let's change it.
Volevo una donna e l'ho tenuta, io la resi felice ed anche cornuta. Ho preso coscienza di quello che sono, non chiedo perdono. Ho preso coscienza di quello che sono.
So much better. This is how it's coming out first. We make this to hold the sample, and it's quite smooth. Okay, so the most of the work is done. The big part of the work is done now. Just we need the last work before putting back the neck on the body of the guitar, and we need to paint it. And because we want to preserve the natural feel, maybe use a natural painting, we decided to use shellac. It's quite a complicated painting because you need to, it's formed by a primary component that has to be melted in alcohol, and you need to put more or less 30 layers of shellac, and every layer has to have a different percentage of the primary component and the alcohol, and you need to use pad like that all over the neck. Let's do it again, other 36 times.